Please tell us about yourself.
Sure, sir. First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Rinki Sharma. I am from Howrah, West Bengal. I completed all my studies from here only. I did my BCom graduation from Calcutta University. After that, I started my CA journey as a direct entry student. During my articleship, I have a hands-on experience in indirect taxation, where I used to manage the all the monthly compliances like GSTR 1, 3B, also the annual compliances, and also representing our client in the department. Apart from that, I have managing my team of 10 people during my articleship and after post articleship also. I'm living in the family of 5 people, and my father is running a furniture business. My mother is a Instagram food blogger, and I have two siblings. My elder sister is an HR, and my younger brother is doing his bachelor's.
What did you say about your mother? Instagram?
Food blogger. She's used to make the content on Instagram.
Acha? Oh. Which type of content relating to
Food.
food?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Can you explain the difference between cash basis and accounting and accrual basis accounting?
Um, yes, sir. In the cash basis of accounting, the transactions are recorded in our books. When the cash transaction is happen, when we receive or pay the cash, and in accrual basis, when any expense or payment is like due, then we record it on it on accrual basis. When it's basically on due basis, that is called the accrual basis of accounting.
What are the key components of balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement?
Okay. The key component of balance sheet is assets and liability, income statement, receipt and payment, and for cash flow, three heads of cash flow, that is cash flow from operating activity, cash flow from financial activity, and cash flow from investing activities.
How do you ensure compliance with the generally accepted accounting principles or international financial reporting standards? Which methodology is adopted in India?
So both Indian GAAP and India's is both are applicable in India, but there are certain exceptions. Like bank, the applicability of India's is still deferred by the financial year like 1/4/2025. It's not yet notified, but however, in case of NBFC, from the first date of April 2028, it's applicable for the NBFC having the turnover more than 500 CR. In the second phase, 1st April 2019, it's applicable for the NBFC having the turnover more than 250 CR. And currently, banking is following the accounting standard, that is Indian GAAP.
Describe your experience in preparing financial statements for different types of organizations.
Financial statement. So to be very honest, during my like articleship or work experience, I never prepared any financial statement. I have pure experience in indirect taxation, where I use the to file and like compliance work of GST only.
Mhm. What is GST?
GST is a goods and service tax, which is introduced in the 1st July 2017. GST subsume all the other indirect taxes like entertainment taxes, excise duty, cess, etc. GST is basically a consumer-based tax. The end burden of the tax is beared by the consumer only. For the business enterprise, they got the benefit of the input tax um, of the GST like charge in the value chain. GST is basically for like supporting the Make in India in initiative of the government of India, and like GST is
Now,
three types.
what? No, you can, yeah, you can tell the three types and what
Yeah,
are the
CGST.
rates, what are the returns.
Yeah, CGST, SGST, IGST. The major rates are 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. And the basically two returns are filed. GSTR 1 3B monthly basis. Monthly GSTR 1 date is 11th of the subsequent month, and 3B is 20th of the subsequent month.
Good. What is the role played by Exim Bank in our nation's economy?
Yeah, Exim Bank is ECA. Export Credit. It's the like prime export credit agency of India, which providing various product and services to boost the export and import services in our India. For example, products are buyer's credit, lines of credit, corporate banking, उभरते सितारे program, project project export, sustainable finance program, trade assistance program, and lines of credit. Anything.
Good. Now, Pring, Miss Prinky, are you working somewhere now?
Yes,
Where are you working? Which
Agarwal Jain
company?
Company.
What are they doing?
It's a CA firm, and we are like involved in like indirect taxation, consultancy service of indirect taxation.
So, have you mentioned this in your CV or application?
Yes.
Since when are you with Agarwal?
uh, November 2022.
What is the pay like they pay you?
6 LPA after
6 lakhs.
qualification.
6 lakhs.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Not bad, but still not good. For your qualification, it is not good. Now, you were telling me about the various products they are offering. Now, you choose two products out of them and talk to me in detail about it.
um, sure. First is the Ubarte Satare program, um, where the Exim Bank is basically focused on the sec- on the companies which are the future champions in the export services, but they are not able to they are not able to grow because of due to the finance or lack of awareness of the export marketing. For that like Exim Bank is providing various help, like providing the finance. uh,
You have studied, but you are not remembering correctly. Am I right?
yes sir, I studied, but I think I'm missing the words, exact keywords actually.
Please read. Please read.
Yeah, yeah. To enhance the objective one.
Yeah, only objective.
Yeah, to enhance the India's competitiveness in select sector
One minute. Select sector.
select sector through finance and extensive hand-holding support, to identify and nurture the companies having differentially technology, product, and process, to assist the unit with export potential which is unable to scale up their operation for the want of finance, to identify and mitigate the challenges faced by successful companies which are hindered to their export, and to assist the existing export in widening their basket of product and target new market through the strategies and structure export market development initiative.
Here only you committed mistake. You please
Yeah.
read nature of assistance.
Yeah, nature of assistance is in equity debt and in technical assistance. Debt is like they are also providing in various type machinery, tools, jigs, testing, and land and building.
No, no. What did you study? Did you study this? It's
Yeah, I am telling
you
in a
you made
summarize
it.
you. I remember
You,
this.
you made it brief. Acha, acha. But
It's an
you have not used this term. That's why I am not
so
happy. You
I
have
used
not
it now. They supported as an equity, debt financing, and the technical assistance.
very. If you have remembered and used it, I am happy. Then
Okay.
eligibility. Read it. I
Yeah,
expect this question for you.
Yeah, I also remember this. The company is having the unique value in the technology, product, and process. Fundamentally strong company with acceptance of finance and outward orientation. Small mid-sized company with the ability to potential global market with the annual turnover up to approx 500 crore rupees. The companies with a good business model and strong management capability and focus on product quality. And last is indicative sector like automobile, auto companies, aerospace, capital goods, defense, food processing,
Hmm.
IT, ITES, machinery, pharmaceutical, uh, Persians, engineering, textile, and allied sector.
What are specialized banks?
Specialized banks are the banks which are concentrate in a particular sectors only. There are many sector like specialized bank in India. One of the example is Exim Bank itself. Other is SEDB, NABARD, NHB.
Correct. Good. And then NAB FID. There is one big one. If you get a job
NAB,
in NAB FID, you will get a salary of 20 plus lakhs. Both
NAB.
अच्छा salary. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you please go through that and tell me. Please speak to me some point on difference between GDP and nominal GDP.
Uh, GDP is basically the market value of all the goods and service produced at a particular period of time in a like in a country of India, sorry, in a country, in a particular country, and nominal GDP is when the inflation is adjusted. This is called nominal GDP, and otherwise it's called real GDP.
What is the name of Exim Bank of USA?
Uh,
No idea. Please tell
no,
me
sir.
what is the name of the Central Bank of USA?
So I don't
No
know.
idea. Federal Reserve. Okay.
Federal Reserve. Okay.
Federal Reserve. Yeah. Okay. 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 Now, um, which? Okay. Okay. Next one. Hmm. Can you talk for 1 minute about global economy at present?
Economy at present.
It's a very broad question. I know it's tough. क्या बोलेगा क्या नहीं बोलेगा तो पता नहीं है. That's a problem. But you must concentrate with reference to India.
Okay, sure.
So
Um,
what you can do is you can tell about India's major trading partners, export import partners,
hmm,
and
okay.
also any other things happening all over. For example, recently I read a report Israel Hamas war is going to come to an end.
Okay.
Did you read that report? Yesterday only, I think I read somewhere else. So, like that,
No.
some interesting thing. If similarly some good news comes like Russia Ukraine war coming to an end, there is nothing like that. It will help the entire humanity. Now, I wanted you to speak on global economy.
Global economy. Okay, sir. I had tried this question actually. Um, Yesterday only, India completed nine successful years in the Startup India initiative, where this Startup India initiative started in the year 2016, and on that time there is barely any startup in India, and now there are more than 1,57,000 startups are registered in Startup India, and more than uh, 13 lakh crore funding are raised. Also, mm, more than 17 lakh opportunities are created, and apart from that, Reliance is recently announced to take Campa Cola uh, in the overseas, the Great Indian Taste, and this also boost our export business. And recently, the Biden announced the export from India, the GPU, to boost the AI aim of India. Like there is a cap of exporting from India is 50,000 GPU per year, and what else? And
For
also
me,
our Indian currency is having a fall of uh, 86 86.5 due to like um, there are various reasons for falling the Indian rupees, like uh, the foreign currency is like out going out of from India, and there are maybe certain uh, I think that's it.
because of the rate change in America, people consider investing in America more profitable, so they are trying to shift money from India to for other America. Maybe that is one
Oh,
reason. And
okay.
another thing is, mm, yeah, another report I read somewhere else is that America has put India on check by removing its name in some respect of certain commodities and put China's name in that. I think I read it in today's what is that, current affairs or somewhere like that. Something has happened. US removes India entities, add Chinese firms to entity list. The United States Bureau of Industry and Security has updated its entity list, removing three Indian organizations and adding 11 Chinese firms due to national security concerns. The entities removed are Indian Rare Earths, Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Center, Baba Atomic Research Center. I don't know what is the reason. Anyhow, this
Okay.
news, it has come in yesterday's snippets, so you can see it in some of the newspapers I have shared, like Economic Times or Financial Express, dated 16th of January. And I
January.
would
Okay.
suggest you start going through the headlines from 15th of January update. And of course, some other petty headlines like, say, eighth pay commission has been approved by our, say, ministry. Then another gossip news is about Hindenburg, the company which raised a lot of hues and cries against Adani. It is closed. It is being wound up.
Okay.
These are the news. Of course, something that is not very important, but maybe when I expect from Exim Bank India, maybe, say they can ask anything else. Like I don't know what will be in their mind, but they can ask you detail about something like exports, imports, then FEMA regulations, then FEDI, then how foreign exchange reserves, what is the present foreign exchange reserves, how it is of help for our country, some such lay questions they can ask you. Okay,
Okay, sir.
this is what it is. You are doing very well. You are not an ordinary person. You are a chartered accountant. So, but please spend some time in going through the current affairs from newspaper reports, and also whatever thing is given here, like services being offered by them, marketing
Yes.
advisory services, research analysis, export
Yes.
advisory services, what are the publications they are bringing out, something like that, जो कुछ आपको मन में लगता है. What is this Exim Fin Serve? इसका बारे में पढ़ा आपने?
Yes, sir.
वो क्या है?
Sir, Exim FinServ is a subsidiary of Exim Bank, established in 8 August 2023 at Gift City, Gujarat. Exim FinServ is basically providing the export financial services, mainly focus on the export factoring services. Export factoring is nothing but like when um, it's basically fin service going to be purchase your debtor and pay you the amount of your debtor, and after deducting a certain percentage of their service charges and interest, and when the and now the Exim FinServ is liable to collect from the debtor, and there is and it's basically on the non-recourse basis, like debtor is not going back to the original person whom it's
Without
belonged,
recourse. Without recourse.
without recourse services.
Can you tell me some points, because you told very confidently about gift? Tell me some few points about Gift City. To be honest, I am conducting interview for 3 4 years, but still I have never had an opportunity to talk to anybody about it because nobody rises up to that level. Please tell me.
uh, Gift City is mm, Gift City initiative is like established introduced by Government of India in the year 2025, where if any
25,
person,
25.
sorry, it's 2015, sorry.
Hmm.
um, uh, Gift City, uh, that is.
No, no. Maybe you will not have it. I am just got it. I just asked my chat GPT and it is giving us. And इससे आप
So
पढ़ लीजिए, कोई बात नहीं. 1 minute, I will stop recording your video